Welcome to Brooklyn Vegan and for Montreal Day Party! South by Southwest 2010. I'm Nardwuar, Human Serviette from CITR Radio in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, not Montreal, and WFMU, East Orange, New Jersey. I have the pleasure of now introducing a band that is at the top of Canadian heavy metal. Voivod are coming up. And you know what's really exciting? You're seeing Voivod here at South by Southwest. Their next gig is in Russia. They're not playing tonight. No, we're getting on their bus, going right back to Montreal and then Russia. Also, if you want to check out, there's a whole bunch of great Voivod merchandise at the back there, including a book that Michel put together of some of his artwork. He's done artwork for all sorts of people, Dave Grohl, and even Canadian rocker Danko Jones. Danko Jones, a Canadian metal. There is more than Anvil to Canadian metal. There is the metal queen Lee Aaron. Now, Americans, you may have seen her in Wii magazine. There's Exciter, Canadian metal band Exciter. Yeah. Oh, and you're like, oh, Exciter. Guess who played their first show with Exciter? Voivod! Now, of course, there's Razor. There's also Canadian heavy metal legend Thor, who also shared a stage with Voivod at Sweden Rocks. There's Fist, there's Helix, and there's even a guy called Goddo, early Canadian metal. He had a song called Let the Lizard Out, and he would always let his lizard out, and then the lizard would go out his cock, and audience members would bang his cock up against the fretboard. Please do not do that for Voivod. Voivod have instructed me, no, let the lizard out. There was also a band, Canadian metal, the Killer Dwarves, whose lead singer was 6'3". There was the band Kick Axe of Canadian metal. Unfortunately, the lead singer of Kick Axe was wearing spandex, so that was great. Well, unfortunately, he sat on a beer bottle, it punctured his spandex, went up his asshole, and he had to cancel the gig that night. There was Annihilator, punk headbangers, who have Randy Rampage from DOA and Michel from Voivod played on a tribute to sadly departed DOA drummer, one of them, Ken Jensen. Voivod, DOA Annihilator connection. Also, winding up here quickly, moving to Montreal, and this is stretching it, but this is just to kind of show how cool you guys have it. In Montreal, there was a band called The Box. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Now, because this is M Montreal Showcase, the background vocalist for The Box is Sass Jordan. And you know what? She's doing a showcase tonight at 1 a.m. on the 18th floor of the Hilton. That's not a joke. That's really where she is. But you have Voivod here in the afternoon coming up right now. And you're not the only ones. Voivod did 5 gigs over the years at an incredible metal haven in Winnipeg, Manitoba, with where many great bands like Propaganda have been around, at the Zoo. So, ladies, the Zoo in Winnipeg. Props for Winnipeg heavy metal. By the way, Winnipeg is important. The guy who invented K-Tel is from Winnipeg. Right now, Magic Robots of Montreal come together to welcome from Montreal, Brooklyn Vegan, and from Montreal presents Voivod.